Well, would you look at that? Isn't that a pretty sight? I see you finally entered this place. I was wondering how long it would take. After all, you've been to so many places before this one. If anything, it's a slight miracle it took you almost. Well, actually, it took you more than 2 years. Where are you? Well, that's a little bit of a silly question, isn't it? Does it matter where you are? Hell, does anything matter in this world? Maybe I shouldn't get so philosophical first things. Let's just start at the start. You see, the place you're at right now is nothing. You're nowhere. And at the same time, you're everywhere. I'm really going to have to explain, aren't I? Oh, I wish we could have skipped this part. This is never the fun part. Well, how should I put it? Well, I guess first, I'll introduce myself. Hi there. My name's Kay. And that's about it for the introduction. You don't need to know anything more than that. And I guess you could say I'm a god of some sort, although I don't like using that term. The image of God is strange, of a god is strange. Some holy being, but I don't consider myself that. But anyways, I brought you here to have you answer a single question I have. One question that's been burning on my mind for years now. Well, it's simple, really. Just what the hell are you? I observe a lot of people in my life. Hell, my lifespan's been... I don't know how long it's been, actually. But I've observed a lot of people. But then, all of a sudden, 2 years ago, you came into the picture. Or should I say, your kind came into the picture. I'm not talking about the human race. That's been here for millions of years. I'm talking about you, specifically, and a few thousands others. Just what the hell are you guys? Well, normally you just have one single life. The world you're on has a few rules, and you live that life until you die. And then, you go to the next one. But you see, you seem to be a special case. Your kind seems to be a special case. Every single week, you guys just move worlds. Every single week, you become a different person. And nobody ever knows why. It just happens. You've noticed it before, haven't you? You meet so many different people in so many different worlds where logic may not even be logical in the world you visit next. I guess that is quite confusing. How about a few examples then? Well, let's start at the beginning, I guess. Do you remember him? The wolf boy that left his pack only so he could meet another human, because he was curious about them. Well, do you remember that one? No, of course you don't. It's too insignificant for you, isn't it? But to be honest, I have a soft spot for that wolf boy. I don't know why. He was the first. The first your kind encountered. And I thought that was going to be it. You were going to live with him. Because, I mean, that's how it turned out. And that's how the rest of your life should have went. But then, the next week, and the next, and the next, and then the next, you switched places. Every single week, you were a different person entirely. So, do tell me, how does that happen? You really need more examples, don't you? Well then, how about your quote-unquote school rival with the purple hair? What about him? Do you remember him? There you go, you do. That's good. Maybe because he was a little bit more recent, I guess, that you visited him. A few months has it been now? I must say that world was very popular. Over 100,000 of your kind went to that place, interacted with him, just like you did. Oh, sweetheart, did you think you were special? That's cute. But no, like I said, it's your kind. There are thousands of you. Let's see, what is another one we can do? How about the one you visited before you came here? Do you remember which one that was? Yeah, the guy who tied you up in your bed. And maybe killed your parents? Although, I guess that's never actually been said. Or maybe it has. But you just weren't there for that. I've gotta say, you guys confused the hell out of me. For some reason, the most popular worlds your kind visits are the ones with psychopaths. Murderers, kidnappers, people that want to keep you forever. Kind of strange, don't you think? I guess I should give one more example. You remember him, don't you? A lot of you do. A lot of your kind wants to see him again. But for some reason, it's just not happening. You don't know? Well, that's okay. Then I should just flat out say it, huh? How about the guy that kidnapped you? All for the sake of his young daughter. What was her name again? Ellie? I don't know if that's quite right. Maybe you can remind me on your next visit here. Oh, this certainly won't be the first time you visit. You know, now that you've been here once, I can just keep letting you come back. Monitor you every once in a while. See how you've been doing. Going to all these different types of places. I'm sure you're curious who made all of those worlds. Because funny enough, the only link between every one of the worlds you visited is that they were made by the same person. They were made by me. Yes, you heard that right. I made every single one of those worlds. The world with the kidnapper with the 3-year-old daughter. The world with the purple-haired guy who was determined to beat you in academics with his 6th sister. The wolf boy. The cat boy who wanted to open a bakery with the person that took him in. That was very kind of you, by the way. Maybe you'll see him in the future again. Or maybe you'll finally get what you want and see your beloved ex-kidnapper again. But nothing is certain, and nothing lasts forever. so many of these worlds will never be revisited, and they'll just stay the way they are. They'll keep going, of course, with people that initially inhabited them, as if the world just kept on going. You never have any free will in any of these worlds. You're just temporarily replacing someone. Seeing, just witnessing their lives. And you enjoy that. I know you do. Because every single week, you do it again. Every single Sunday, on the exact same time. Although, now that I know this, you are a few hours late. Huh. Odd. But well, before I let you continue on your journey for your realms or worlds, or whatever you want to call them, really, is there any questions you have? My name, I already told you, didn't I? I introduced myself as Kay, and it will just stay like that. Who? Ren. I don't know who that is. If I figure it out, I'll let you know though. For now, just, I don't know, keep on going to your different worlds, experiencing all these scenarios for your own pleasure. Maybe you should go and revisit a few. After all, you can always do that. But for now, I guess I'll see you around. Maybe I should tell you what the next world is you're going to visit. And honestly, I would, but I can't seem to remember. So I guess you'll just have to wait and see. So until then, take care.